Here's a question. What does it take to get these cities all across the United States? It's not a red problem, it's not a blue problem. It's the simple fact of that city governments are starting to get ran over with these folks that want to make headlines when they get elected, but they don't want to get anything done. A woman was with her grandkids walking down the sidewalk in Poughkeepsie, New York, of course, if you don't know where Poughkeepsie is. Um, and a manhole cover lands directly behind her. You're going to see this in the video that I have cut for you and an interview with this woman. Her name is Lisa Davis. Her and her two grandchildren are going down the sidewalk when a manhole cover lands, and it lands in a way you will see that is just scary. So think to yourself, don't think Republican, don't think Democrat, think what is it that we need to do to get these city officials to quit trying to make headlines and to actually get their job done? Because this is not normal. They're talking about gas buildup and all this stuff. Shouldn't somebody have noticed that? Should not. I know that there are monitoring devices for this kind of stuff. Should there not have been a monitoring device for that would have picked up that, you've got explosive level gas and it isn't from somebody in a Taco Bell? Let's let you see the video. It's kind of scary.
Howdy, y'all. This is Paul, the Redneck Thinker. What we have here is a channel to communicate. I want you folks to be thinking by the time you leave my videos. Why? Because I'm tired of people talking via what other people tell them to think. So, watch my video and enjoy the chance to think for yourself.
And now to a very close call, on a street in upstate New York. A woman and her grandchildren barely escaping injury or worse after a manhole exploded near them. And now we're hearing from that rattled grandma. Here's ABC's Allison Kosick.
In Poughkeepsie, New York, this family was strolling down the sidewalk after an Easter egg hunt when suddenly a manhole explodes, sending concrete and debris flying into the air.
I was like, where do I go?
The blast barely missing Lisa Davis and her two grandkids.
I didn't know what to do except grab my grandson and run.
The trio takes off running, but then
I couldn't really run straight ahead of me to the corner because the manhole at the next corner blew up too.
At least 3 manholes exploded in a chain reaction. Firefighters were there within minutes and found high levels of gas in the craters left in the pavement. Davis and her grandkids were not injured, but it wasn't until the fire department posted video of the explosion that she realized just how close it was.
A foot, 1 foot of losing my family.
While Davis says she's still worried about walking on the sidewalk, her 6-year-old grandson says he's doing just fine.
How did you feel yesterday about everything that happened while we were walking?
Kind of scared, but I wasn't that scared.
Allison Kosick, ABC News, New York.
According to the city, it's an electrical problem. I looked it up and looked, and it said that was some kind of electrical problem. But it's still why isn't the city handling this? And I can guarantee you that it is the same throughout every city across America. You have too many of these politicians that are too busy trying to garner news, trying to make themselves look positive, and they're not taking care of what is necessary. They think, oh, we can just beg for funding from the state or from the federal level government, and this will take care of any kind of issues like this? Well, this causes people to get taken out in a very violent fashion. And maybe it's time that we stop allowing our local politicians to get away with this because people are getting close to being hurt in this case, but in other instances, they are getting hurt. So I'll let you think about it because this is something that you might have to worry about in your own city. Maybe not necessarily a manhole cover landing that close to you, but you take a look at what goes on in the city infrastructure, and you tell me if you don't think that it's the politicians too busy trying to make news headlines and not doing what's right for you. This has been Paul, the Redneck Thinker. Y'all have a good day now. Bye. So, folks, that's the story that I wanted to bring you on this video. And I just wanted to say thank you again for coming by. Hit like, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff if you don't mind. Help me out. So, y'all have a good day now. Bye.